Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dragon's Den. I'm Bearded Dragon. We're gonna make this really quick and short. We're playing Farever, and I gotta go into the rift, so we're just gonna jump right into it. We got 2 minutes and 20 seconds before the event starts, so, but yeah, I was trying to get on before 5 o'clock. I ended up taking a little longer getting set up as I wanted to, but it's okay. We got into the rift. We ended up getting to the point where we were able to get in right as the timer started, so we are here and we are about to do the rift, but we will be doing the rift. We need to farm the Hive Tree dungeon for the ceremonial stinger, which we will try to get at least a purple version of at level 25 for our mage, and then we might start doing these rifts on our mage if we can get the right gear, because I still have a green body piece for the mage that is way under leveled for what I need it to be, so we will need to start doing some gear caches and stuff with our mage to try to get that situated. But right now my warrior is definitely the best geared out class that I have. I got quite a few things for my rogue, or for my mage, or god dang it, sorry, long day, for my warrior. We had somebody drop us a legendary Martyr of Enripit yesterday, so we got that equipped, and we have the level 25 Judgment. We have pretty much all blue gear at level 25, except for a couple pieces. Amulet, I don't even know if we can get a level 25 amulet, and we need a level 25 cape. But other than that, we pretty much have level 25 of everything. There's a couple pieces that we do need to swap out for just strength, main strength stuff. Like, we got the Brutality face shield, which is good. The gloves are good. The belt, I think, is the one that we need to get replaced, because that's 4 strength, 4 faith. And it's got magic penetration on it, which is not great for the warrior, so we need to swap that out for something better. Dang, I missed my freaking slam attack. Dude, stop stunning. Pain in the ass. Hey, we got all 14. Hell yeah, dude. Damn, dude. Kicked her ass. Yeah, that's for the cape. I accidentally made that yesterday. Okay, so we need to go to the hive tree. Alrighty. Hope everyone is doing good today. Yeah, so we need to do the trunk of the hive tree mission. not the Lady Bee. Lady Bee is for the Bee Fury, which I wouldn't be upset if I got a Bee Fury, but it's not what we're looking for. What's going on, Metalhead? Hi, Krista. Appreciate you popping in. I am doing the Trunk of the Hive Tree mission. Trying to get a ceremonial stinger. Either or. I'm just trying to get a level 25 version of it, hopefully. Oh my god, this thing's so touchy. Oh, that was too much. Jesus Christ. My fingers don't want to work today. Dude, I am just not healing enough from my normal freaking attacks. Like, this is so annoying. I feel like recently I have not been proccing my goddamn stuff that I need to be proccing to heal. And it's annoying the shit out of me. Yeah, I would like to get a legendary version, but to be honest, an epic would be fine. I don't think I really needed to do that yet. $55 stream streak, hero made. Look at you go. Oh, Jesus. I don't know why I keep hitting freaking B to do that, but... I keep doing it. I keep doing it anyway. Yeah, if you didn't lose your 20 stream streak, you'd be at 75. Yeah, that's nuts. Which I still don't understand how you lost it, because my wife lost hers as well. But a couple people didn't lose theirs, so it's weird. Really? That's weird. Oh, you know what? It was probably that day that I was having all those issues with my connection. And I kept disconnecting and reconnecting. Dude, these bees will not leave me the fuck alone. I might have did it to you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Alright. Take them. Nope. There we go. And then... God damn, those things hurt. Oh my god. Where in the hell did this bee even come from? Go away. This is the reason I hate farming these dungeons. You lost your stream streak to Summit because of that? Yeah. Okay. I was really worried that I missed an enemy somewhere, but I didn't. I'm good. I'm good. All right, Gatsby. Yeah, you went down like a bad habit. Jesus. A thorn lace. Not what I wanted. This is the only reason I dislike this dungeon, is having to stop and do that. You blast through this place on mouse and keyboard? Yeah. I use controller, so I don't get a chance to blast through anything. Aiming those things is probably a heck of a lot easier on mouse and keyboard. I can also never remember how many I'm supposed to shoot at each one. And then it doesn't help that I keep accidentally exiting out of it instead of shooting the one that takes the thing off. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm supposed to leave that off. It helps if I can remember how many times I'm supposed to shoot each one, too, so that I don't have to worry about it. I can just shoot, 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 and not have to wait for the thing to go down or up or whatever I'm doing. But I haven't done this dungeon enough to memorize it yet. Because I don't like doing this. I don't like doing this part. This is the annoying part of the dungeon. I hate it. See, I can never remember if that one's 3 or if it's only 2. Oh my lord. Dude, those things hurt so bad. It's ridiculous. Oh my god. Hello. Okay. Guess I'm not healing my Hestus flasks. That was loud. You have to be so noisy? Hey, look at that. Second run. I'm not upset about that. Got a purple ceremonial stinger. Woo! Cool. Didn't take long at all. Oh my god. Okay. So, what's another dungeon I can do pretty quickly that would give me something I need? I mean, I haven't done the Crimson Barracks too much. I don't know what exactly he drops. That's Robin Hook, right? I also haven't beaten Chakram's Chapel yet, either. So maybe we'll go try that. I mean, I tried it with another person, and we weren't doing enough damage, but that was also before I geared up my warrior like I have, so maybe we can do it now? I mean, I'm cynically was soloing it earlier, and he wasn't looking like he was having much of an issue with it, but again, I'm not nearly as decked out as he was, I don't think, so... But we'll try it. We'll see what we can do. I seem like I'm doing a pretty decent amount of damage, and I think if I keep the World Splitter on my arsenal, I should be able to sustain the damage that I'm taking, so we'll try it. Cynically was doing it with Judgment as his arsenal weapon, but I don't think I'm... I don't know why, but I feel like I'm not healing nearly as much as some of the other warriors are. I don't know if it's just not proccing right or what it's doing, but... Yeah. Yeah, because he was telling me yesterday that if I have that on, it should be enough sustainability that I don't really need to worry about anything else. And then I was like, I'm not healing nearly as much. Like, there was one time I was fighting Honeysabeth and I wasn't, like, healing at all. I kept getting killed by the stupid wasps. So I ended up switching back to my World Splitter, and it was doing fine after that. Yes. Which I do like the I like my martyr. I don't know, I love this weapon. I feel like it's awesome. So we're gonna try it with this and see what we can do. Yeah, you see, I just don't feel like I'm doing nearly as much damage as he was when he was fighting him solo. Let me out of my stun, please. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Okay, cool. I got him out of the shield before he did his stupid burst ability. Dang, dude. What the fuck was that? Yeah, I'm gonna die. He just does so much fucking damage with that stupid fucking burst attack that he does, and I'm not doing enough damage to him. I don't understand it. Like, people make this fight look so freaking easy. I mean, it's almost fully leveled up. I have armor penetration and the magic one that does the healing with the freaking final combo. I don't understand it. I don't feel like I'm under geared at all. Like, I shouldn't be taking that much fucking damage, but it just feels like I am all the time. And that didn't even seem like it did that much damage to him. Oh, I forgot. He already starts off on the second stage the second time I fight him. Terrible two-handed balance. I mean, he was using the same setup as I am. He was using the Martyr as the main weapon, and he was using the Judgment as the two-handed, or as an arsenal. But for some reason, I just don't feel like I'm doing that much more damage than, or that much less damage than he is. But for some reason, I'm just not dealing out enough damage to take this guy out fast enough. It's kind of annoying. My crit chance is like 27%, I think. It's not low. You bitch. All right, got him. Yeah, so my armor penetration isn't great. My armor penetration is 31%, but my critical chance is 23.2. So, I mean, I should be critting plenty fine. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand it. I feel like I did a little better that time around than I did the first time around, but... Oh, that was a better cape, I think. Yeah, I mean, I definitely prefer a single-handed weapon, but... Oh yeah, that's way better. Got all kinds of achievements for doing that. And there's a rift starting in about 10 minutes. See, like, I just took that guy out like he was fucking nothing, but for some reason that boss just does a shit ton of damage to me. But I was able to beat him solo, so that's an improvement in my book, because we weren't even able to touch him when he was lower. Like, we tried to duo him, and it did not work well at all. We only got him to, like, half health before we just got annihilated. No, it's not that one. It's this one. Right? Double check. Yeah. Don't want to be flying to the wrong spot. And that's one of the reasons I usually use a two-handed on my arsenal and then have a one-handed with a shield on my main hand, or like a dual blade or something like that, because they do just attack way faster than two-handed weapons do. But the amount of damage that the Martyr of Enripit does, it overpowers any single-handed weapon I've used so far. If you're going to duo, you both need pretty decent gear on some bosses. It's like a DPS check, or it just becomes too chaotic. Yeah, and that's what was happening. And like I said, I wasn't nearly as geared up as I am now. Like, I have a legendary version of the Enripit, so I'm way better off now than I used to be. I do have a lot more gear on my warrior now than I used to, so like I said, the only piece that I'm really missing that's just pure strength is my belt. Everything else is level 25. And most of the pieces that I have equipped are are pure vitality and strength pieces. And I have armor penetration on most of them. My belt has magic penetration, which isn't good for anything on my build, but belt comes from chakram too. Yeah, of course it does. Because, you know, I got a helmet and a cape. Oh, he's using the book. Interesting. Yeah, I have 5.7% fervor. So that should mean I'm healing more, but I am definitely lacking in the armor penetration. Armor penetration is such a huge stat, yeah. And that's the other thing is like I'm not 100% sure. Like I've got critical fervor, armor penetration on both my rings and my necklace. I have critical on my shoulder pads, so maybe I need to find a pair of shoulder pads that has armor penetration. I have armor penetration and strength on my body piece, strength and fervor on my cape, strength and armor penetration, strength and fervor. Yeah, you see, my belt has magic penetration and further as well as faith. So that's probably one that I need to swap out. I need to get a different pair of pants that has armor penetration on it. I need to get a pair of boots that have armor penetration on it. So, I mean, there's definitely some improvements that I could do. I just haven't found anything for them. So if I can find gloves, belt, pants, and shoulder pads that have either armor penetration or fervor, and I should be fine. Yeah, I haven't found a negative magic positive armor plus 40 for the corrupted gifts yet. So I do have armor penetration on my main hand, and I do have a very small... I do have an armor penetration on my offhand, but it's just a blue one. It's not one of the big ones that gives plus 40. So I do have them on there. They're just not the highest that I can get. So I'm definitely not like the greatest I can be, but I shouldn't be dying that quickly on that boss. Or, you know... I do like having a little bit extra fervor because it does make the healing that I get from my hemorrhage better. But I definitely could use an upgrade on some of these, like my pants I definitely need to get upgraded, and my shoulders I definitely need to get upgraded, because I was going pure critical at first, thinking that was better. And then I'm cynically jumped on and was like, no, you want to go armor penetration. It has way more benefits than critical does. Critical actually deals the least amount of damage on a warrior. I was like, oh, damn. Definitely more about the orb placement during the chakram fight. Yeah. I mean, I definitely probably could have done way better the first time around on that fight. But that's the other thing, too, is, like, I don't understand why I was able to do better with the judgment that time around than I did the first time around. Like, it just... Alright. Yeah, and I mean, like I was saying before, that's like only the third or fourth time I fought him. So I'm not really like... I don't really know his whole thing yet, so... that might be part of it as well. Fucking bastard with his stuns, man. Ah, I just barely missed my freaking attack. Got another purple pair of daggers. I think I have a blue Ammon Rom at level 25 already. Actually, I think it's on my priest. So yeah, I think I do have one already. Yeah, I need more spark dust is what I need. I have like no more spark dust. Got a gear cache. We'll put that in the bank. And then we'll swap over to my rogue. Yeah, we should be good to... I need to farm ethereal hearts from the ghosts. So we'll do that while we're leveling. We should be able to get to the graveyard. It is very fun mechanically. My biggest problem with the rogue is I literally have no survivability when I am not in my smoke screen. Like, as soon as my smoke screen runs out, I die instantly. So, like, when I was farming down here, I'd literally have to farm a group, and then I'd have to wait for my smoke screen to time up. Oh, I haven't even done this yet. Shit. I can't remember my mechanics. See? Almost dead instantly. And honestly, I don't even remember what I was using as my main hand when I was farming. It might have been this. Haha. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Rogue is super fun. I do like the mechanics of the Rogue. My biggest problem that I'm having with the Rogue is, like, I just don't know what weapons I want to use with the Rogue yet. So we're going to hit level 25, and we're going to try to see if we can't figure out a weapon combo that we like to use. I definitely like the toothpick because when that shield actually procs, it helps a lot. The biggest problem is sometimes it doesn't like to proc. Oh shit, I hate this guy. Where the... How are you still following me, bro? Yep. See what I mean? As soon as that thing comes down, like, I die immediately. Dude, why are you even still here? I want to be able to use the daggers of Nibsham, or whatever the heck they're called. I want to be able to use these with my rogue. I think they would freaking be amazing. I might even do the Ratsar Nibsham dagger combo and see how that works. Oh, I want to go up another level. There we go. Yay. Good God, dude. I don't remember them doing that flame attack so freaking much. That was ridiculous. Definitely don't want to fight that bitch solo. Yeah, fighting these guys solo isn't too bad. I have a pretty decent amount of survivability with the toothpick and stuff like that equipped, so... Nice. You know what might be one of my biggest problems? I've been leveling my rogue so fast that I never even bothered to put any of my talent points into the tree. Jesus. Yeah, I got Envenom, which does the applying the lethal poison to the target and to nearby enemies. I haven't done anything else. Finisher always applies lethal poison and deals 5% increased damage for each stack. Excess applications of lethal poison will deal 40% intellect magic damage. Damage that should kill you leaves you at 5% of your maximum health for 3 seconds. You take 85% reduced damage. Ooh, this one's got healing abilities. Heals you for 5 to 10% of your maximum health when you kill an enemy affected by lethal poison. My movement speed is increased by 15% as long as an enemy is affected by lethal poison. Okay, that's a poison dot dealing 35% dexterity as magic damage over 8 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. Lethal poison heals you for 5 to 10% of the damage dealt. Dodge chance increased. You know what? Let's try this. Maybe I'll get a little bit more survivability out of the rogue, because that's one of the things that I've been missing is, like, there's not really much that you get for healing except for this lethal poison stuff, which I haven't even done. First time lethal poison reaches the maximum number of stacks on an enemy, it stuns them for 5 seconds. That's insane. And then this one, every time I kill an enemy affected by lethal poison, it heals me for 10% of my maximum health. Do I need one more point? Damn it. Dodge chance increase. There we go. Damage that should kill you leaves you at 5%. And then we'll continue going down this tree. Your attacks have an additional chance to critically strike poisoned enemies. Damage dealt by your poisons increased. Okay, so let's do the critical damage. There we go. Your base attacks apply lethal poison, have a 50% chance to strike again. Bushes? I don't think that's how you spell it. Lethal poison now stacks up to 6 to 7 times instead of 5. Lethal poison has a 2 to 3% chance per stack to critically strike. Okay, so yeah, we'll do these two. It is in fact how you spell it. I had to look it up to make sure. You want it? Of course I want bushes. If you got chicken, I'm gonna eat chicken. Yeah, and then we can get the venomous finisher on our helmet once we get to level 25 and do some riffs. Darkstalker's strap. See, that has intellect on it. I hate these dual stat freaking set pieces, man. They're annoying. Strength and dexterity is fine. Dexterity and intellect, not so much. Which all of these are strength and dexterity. Critical and armor penetration, fervor, critical and fervor. Yeah, so I gotta try to find some pieces that don't have all that on it. You will also get me gas. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so let's just see. Doesn't look like the lethal poison is actually doing too much in healing. Until I kill the enemy. I did not mean to do that. But that's alright. Let's try the credence against these guys. I might be able to... I am almost dead. And these things are actually pretty cool. I actually really like these weapons. I actually like them better on the rogue than I did on the warrior. Dude, that freaking stun is ridiculous on the freaking Envenom thing. For the lethal poison, when you get to max stacks, it stuns them for 5 seconds. That's nuts. I don't even know where I just teleported to. Yeah, these things on the rogue are actually pretty spiffy. I do need to make sure I get more copper too. I'm running low on copper from all the upgrades and stuff that I've been doing. Got 17 hearts. So that's pretty good. That's enough to make at least 2 more of the things for the gems. What is that? Brown ram miniature captured. Yeah, these things, the only issue that I have with the Twin Pillars of Justice is the fact that they don't feel like they're doing that much damage. Like it says 17 to 20 and the daggers are only 12 to 15, but it just feels like they do so little damage compared to the other ones. Holy shit, why do these have plus 75 fervor on them? Do they have some kind of healing thing on them? I don't remember that. I tried them on my mage for a little while, but I don't remember them having any kind of healing. They're working pretty well, though. Especially against a single target, which I think the rogue, in my opinion, is definitely more of a single target damage dealer. He's not necessarily supposed to be AoE damage, just because of the way all his stuns and stuff like that work. Which obviously, and that's the other thing too, is it's like, yes, he has some crazy stun abilities and stuff, but he kind of becomes obsolete against bosses because they can't be stunned. And he doesn't have like anything like the Judgment does, where if they aren't allowed to be stunned, he does more damage. See, and like against single targets, I can do perfectly fine. It's just farming against big groups is my biggest problem. I don't know if I'm even going to be able to beat this bitch, but I'm going to try. Yep, just not healing enough. Yeah, there's not enough healing. And especially against some of these bosses or some of these enemies in this area, like there's just they do all kinds of magic damage which you can't dodge when you're in your smoke screen. Oh, I have the place all to myself? I don't know how well I'm going to do, but we're going to try it. Wasn't horrible, but I'm definitely not going to be able to do that multiple times in a row, that's for sure. See, single target big enemies, I'm fine against. It's the groups of enemies that I'm having a problem with, and that's like the best way to farm. Is getting the big group of enemies together and just killing them all at once. Come on, respawn, fuckers. Thank you. Hey, Elin. Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate you. How you been? Dude, that 5-second stun is ridiculous, dude. I wish I could figure out a way how to do that more often. I don't know why I jumped off my boar. This might end badly. Yeah. I had no heals. Even with using my ability, I was not healing nearly as much as I needed to. Learned that blue rift weapons are only from gear caches, so I had to update my site to reflect that. You can get the blue rift weapons from the rifts. Unless I'm understanding wrong. I'm pretty good. Just trying to level my rogue, trying to figure out what the best scenario is for... Oh, the caches only drop blue weapons. Okay. I thought you were saying, like, you can only get the blue weapons from the caches. Sorry, I misunderstood that. Yes. The blue weapon caches only give you blue versions of the weapons. I gotcha. Alright, let's hide. Grab this chest real quick. And we are going to jump over to our mage and do a rift with our mage. I got a legendary Bee Fury from fighting Honeyzabeth. So I want to see how well this does in the rift. And I also have a legendary staff of or silhouette of Almaz. So we are going to try this out and see how well it does. I am not 100% sure if this is going to screw me because I do not have a better armor piece yet. 5 minutes left till the rift, so we should have enough time to grab our cash that we got from our warrior. Open that and see what we get. Hopefully we get a body piece. Yes. Cultist ceremonial garment. That looks badass. I like it. Yeah, that is freaking cool looking. I like that a lot. All right, we're going to go back to the other look that we had. I was using the bee stuff because I'm using the bee fury, or the bee, yeah, the wing sabers. But I actually like that a lot better. I don't know. I think we might just go without shoulder pauldrons. And you know what? We're going to go without cape too. I do not have the pants yet either. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Never mind. Yay. I like that a lot. Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't grab my freaking stinger out. I got a purple ceremonial stinger level 25 from the hive tree. I forgot to grab it. I have a level 20. You passed out? Well, I hope it wasn't from the heat. What's going on, Dawids? Hope I'm saying that right. Or is it Dawids? You haven't heard of this game before? Oh, dang. So if you like MMOs, this is technically an MMO light because you don't see everybody that you can see on the map. They're kind of like instanced. But it's an MMO light that has build crafting. Your weapons basically distinguish what abilities you're able to use. So it's pretty freaking cool. There's a lot of build variety when it comes to a lot of different weapons because each weapon has their own... Yes, it's on Steam. Each weapon has their own abilities that come with them. So two-handed or dual weapons come with 3 abilities and a passive. Single-handed weapons usually come with 1 ability and a passive. Or I should say 2 abilities and a passive, because the first one is the normal attacks. But, like, I don't have any single-handed weapons at the moment, but if I were to put these on, it gives you completely different abilities. So each weapon has its own abilities that go with the weapon itself. And it is extremely cool. There's a lot of crafting. There's a lot of build variety. It is not free. No, sorry about that. But it is pretty cheap. I'm pretty sure it's only like... I think it's 15, maybe 20. It's not like super expensive. It is made by a small dev team, so it's not super outrageous priced. But it is extremely fun. It is still in early access, so there are some bugs. There are some, small things here and there that can be frustrating at times, but it is a very fun game. Yes, currently early access and progressively increasing level caps. Exactly. So we did just get an update at the end of July, early August. I think it was at the end of July, right, when it dropped. Um, so we got an update that increased the level cap to 25 as well as a new area. So, and they added these rift things that you can go into, and they have all kinds of different weapon drops you can get. God dang you with your freaking stuns, you piece of shit. It also has dungeons and boss fights and all that kind of stuff as well. So if you're into that kind of stuff, dungeon farming, boss farming to get legendary weapons and all that kind of stuff, then yes, this is definitely a game that you would probably want to try. Woo. That was super fun. I like the silhouette of Almaz better as a main weapon, but where is my ceremonial? There it is. Duh. It is a game that you can pretend to be a girl in it. I mean, I have a female character right now. And actually, this body piece is freaking cool as shit looking. Like, I like it a lot. Granted, it's faith and intellect, which isn't probably the greatest for a mage, but it works. But yes, I need to... Yeah, you see, I need more spark dust. I don't know how else to get spark dust. I've pretty much completed a lot of stuff, but my spark dust is depleted. The mirrors of the Night Goddess are super cool, though. I do like those weapons a lot. That's what I was using in my main hand for a while until I found my legendary wing sabers. So we can get rid of that one. Get rid of that. We can probably get rid of this. I don't think we're going to use that on our priest. And then we have a pair of those that we can get rid of. See, that's the thing, is it's not like... I thought breaking weapons and stuff down would give us these spark dust, but it's not. It's just giving us materials. I need to go fight a boss. I want to know how well I'm going to be able to do solo on a dungeon with her. Don't want to fight Ratzar. I love this weapon combo, and I'll show you why in a second. It is so much fun to use. I just hope that not having my ceremonial stinger upgraded isn't going to be a massive downfall for me, because I don't have the materials to upgrade it yet, and I don't have the materials to make the enhancements and stuff like that for it at the moment. So it might be a little underpowered to do what I want to do, but I love this weapon combination, though. The wing sabers and the ceremonial bee spear. You have so much maneuverability and so much damage output. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so basically, you shoot this. When it comes back, it gives you a speed boost. And you also have, like, this dash ability that you can use. I don't have my shield up. Ooh, a room. Nature Infusion Spark Beam. Spark Beam slows the enemy by 30% for all duration. Nope, that's not the one I got. Nature Infusion. Spark Beam heals you for 25% of the damage dealt. That would be nice. Deals additional magic damage to enemies close to the target equal to 35% of the damage dealt. Let's do the healing. I didn't know they had a healing for the Spark Beam. The Spark Beam is like my normal attack. That's what you do in RuneScape. Yeah, you can pretend to be a girl in this game if you want to. I have 2 female characters, and both of them are my mains. So oh god. Oh god. Why didn't you blink? Why didn't you blink? I'm doing the abilities and it wasn't working. That's the only part in this fight that's hard, is fighting all three of these bitches at once. Thank you. Yeah, she's healing way too much, dude. I can't freaking kill these bees fast enough. Oh my god, will you stop canceling out of your ability and freaking shoot the damn thing already? Yeah, I'm not able to survive nearly as well as I can with my fucking warrior. Apparently, if you have ranged weapons, you're supposed to be able to kill the bee, the boss itself, without having to worry about killing any of the other ones. So let's see if we can do that. Can you cast an ability, please? Holy shit. Maybe somebody else has to be able to take the freaking aggro off of you in order to do it that way? I don't know. Yeah, because it's targeting everything but the ones that I want to target. Like, it's not allowing me to target the boss. But, yeah. So, I'm definitely dealing a decent amount of damage, but I am not doing nearly as much survivability as I need to be. I don't know if I don't know if there's a way to decrease my cooldown for my abilities any more than I already do. But like, I definitely like the combination of these two weapons. You shoot this, it goes out, it comes back, deals damage, you can bounce around, you got this freaking attack here that you can literally do like over and over again. So it's super agile and does a really good amount of damage. I just am not able to deal with the amount of damage that I have coming in with my shield. One guy just tanks the ads while the mage kills the boss. Yeah. which would be awesome. Like, I have a perfect setup for that if I needed to, because I have the Staff of Almaz that can do that freaking massive damage dealing ability. If you want to try and cheese, I'll join you. Okay. We can try it. I'll do the Staff of Almaz as my main hand, and then I'll put these... Well, these honestly aren't even really that good of an arsenal weapon. Like, it's got the teleport. Maybe if we do that, maybe as soon as I use my other ability, it'll allow me to... maybe it'll allow me to get a shield quicker that way? I don't know. Oh, I remember why I don't like using the Staff of Almaz as a main hand weapon. Is because it freaking damages you when you do abilities. That's right, I forgot about that. But yeah, we'll try this. We'll see if this method works. Yeah, it's shooting at the ones that are invincible. Do I? Oh, there we go. Okay, don't get knocked off into the water. Yeah, I'm definitely not killing it in 30 seconds, but this is definitely working. Oh, God. Sorry, he kept knocking me into the freaking water. I mean, she's really low health, though. I need to stand more, like, out towards the middle so that I'm not... But with Prince Peter standing there, it was targeting her more than it was the boss, so... It's definitely an interesting method, though. And with having to aim upward in order to attack her, it was making it so I couldn't see where I was standing. Dude, you got some freaking crazy-ass buffs going on all the time. You got this, Metalhead. I have faith in you. Don't have faith in the metal, he's a goober. There he is. I knew he can do it. Welcome in, Shizit. Skizit. Sorry. Now let's try that again. I can do it this time. It's Shizit. Without the Z. Okay. Oh, okay. I got you. He says it's daddy to you. Alright, let's see if I stand in the middle, if I could still hit her. Yep, okay, cool. That way if I get knocked back, it's not like a super big deal. That's awesome. That's a ridiculous way to beat that boss, but it works. Yo, what's going on, Cynically? I'm glad I was able to catch your stream earlier. I just wasn't able to really stay long because I was at work. I kept you on. Like, I was lurking and you were in the background. One more, then back to your rogue. Okay. Not a problem. That is so ridiculous. Thanks for catching it. Near the end of the stream, people were really chatting it up. Was a ton of fun planning on doing a challenge level 1 run Saturday. Trish inspired me. Okay, cool. Sounds like a plan, man. I will definitely jump on if I'm not streaming. All right, Metalhead, I appreciate you helping me out with that. I just wanted to see if that would actually work, and it does. You kill her super freaking fast. It's ridiculous. And if I actually had my Staff of Almaz leveled up, it would be even faster. So, that is pretty cool. Ooh. That's actually better than what I have. Why are you not shooting at the enemies? Like, what are you doing? Yeah, that's the reason I don't like the Staff of Almaz as the main hand weapon, because this, your next weapon skill has no cooldown, but costs you 50% of your remaining health. That sucks. But having these as an offhand weapon is actually pretty nice, because the Veil of the Unkillable Demon King works just from casting this. It automatically gives you a shield. Yeah, it's not too bad when a priest is just spamming healing, exactly. It's a lot faster with sabers and arsenal, and providing the imps the accord buff, not a mage expert though. Albed is the mage king. Yeah, I definitely like having this as an offhand. Way better than having the as a main hand, because that ability that it has on it is just, it's horrible. But yes, if you are doing that, like if you have it as your main hand weapon and you have a priest spamming heals, it definitely wouldn't be that bad. So I can definitely see that. So like having that on your offhand, or having that on your main hand while in like a rift or something like that, it probably would be very good when it comes to doing a lot of damage with your weapon skills and stuff like that. But that's the other thing too, is like the demonic discharge doesn't really have a cooldown on it. I didn't realize that heals. Demonic discharge, each shard discharge has a 10% chance to heal you for 35 to 36 health. That's insane. I didn't know that was a thing. So maybe we will keep that as our arsenal weapon and just use the discharge and the imps. Because getting up in somebody's face, smacking them a bunch, and then doing the discharge would probably deal a lot of damage. Yeah, we got 17 minutes till the... yeah, there's a couple more things that I need to do here, like the terror on the Eastern Heights. I haven't been able to kill yet with her. I don't think I've actually gone down into the lower part and killed the wolf yet either. Yeah, I actually, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't done on my mage yet in this area. Yeah, I haven't even gotten the upper part of the map unlocked yet. Oops. Let's break all this stuff down. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, we definitely don't need that. Definitely don't need that. The imp staff feels really good once you get the rune for the beam that heals you, so you get the shield and heal back to full straight after, so you're full HP with insane shields from the imp staff passive and shield from class skill. Imp staff is also really hard to master. You kind of have to juggle the passive for the free cast with it, juggle chain cast. The opener is easy, just beam, blink twice, and imps twice, chrono reset, imps again, but after that is a nightmare trying to predict when the passive gets off cooldown again to use on imps. Yeah, sounds complicated. Definitely seems like something that would take some time to master properly, and I don't have that time. But it is fun. I do like it. I really want to try to get my Lady B ceremonial stinger leveled up, but I just don't have the material to level it up anymore. Yeah, mage definitely has some complicated builds. I've seen a lot of people do some crazy shit with mages. Which I'm not opposed to learning them. I just the combination of the wing sabers with the ceremonial stinger is just fun to me. I absolutely love jumping around and just zipping all over the place. It's super cool to play. Hey, I did get some more spark dust finally. Yay. Okay, and then we can sell the trinket. Oh my god. I have 18,000 currency right now. That is absolute bonkers. Yeah, sure. I don't know how you would send it to me unless you want to hop into my Discord. There is a link to my Discord in the about page on my Twitch. So if you wanted to do that and then just share it, I do have an art section that you can share it in. I do need to make a Farever link or channel. I don't know what it's called. I'm bad at Discord. Or you can just, like, once you're in, you can send me an invite and just DM me. Either way, I do need to do some work on my Discord channel. I haven't done much with it in a while, but I also need to focus on trying to get more things added to my Twitch for points, because I have a lot of people that have a lot of points and they want to spend it on something, and I don't know what to add. Yeah, I need to add a Farever channel. That's what it is. That way people can post about Farever. They can, put builds, all that kind of stuff in there if they wanted. Oh, I do have 5 points. Should I get the spark explosion or should I do the life bolt? I think the healing rune on my spark beam actually is helping a lot with survivability. You got to trim your Discord server. You got too much channels at the moment. Yeah. I try to only keep channels in there that I know I'm going to be playing pretty often, but like I said, I haven't gone in and done much with it recently. I've been working a lot, so I literally like work, come home, take a shower, stream for a minute, and then go to bed. So I haven't, like, I think there was like a week-long period where I didn't even post any of my videos to YouTube, so I had like 4 or 5 videos that I had to post all at once, and I don't know, that's not the greatest way to do it, because when you post too many videos in the same day, it doesn't tag them all properly, so it's really weird. There's no EU community at all for them? Jesus. Which is weird, because it's a French developer. Isn't it? Unless it's French-Canadian, but that makes... It's still... You would think they would have a bigger EU base. Is that why you're on the North American servers? It's because there's just nobody playing on the EU servers? New Zealand and EU have one giant guild. I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. Hey, it changed locations finally. Where's Skizit? He just chatted in the thing. This guy that was going back and forth with Metalhead earlier. All the EU ones are non-English. I mean, like, Italian. I don't know what PL is. I do play on EU servers. I could not find an English EU guild at all. Okay. So even if you're on an EU server, can you still play with like North American servers? As long as you have like a link or like a friend request from them on like Steam and stuff like that, because weren't you able to jump in with me the other day, or was that somebody else that I'm thinking of? Polish, that's right, okay. I was looking at it, I'm like, I know that, but I can't think of it. Need to make a brand new character we never played. Okay. I couldn't remember if that was you or somebody else that had jumped in with me and Metalhead the other day. Yeah, it was somebody, his character name was Shaco. I think I like using the Mirrors of the Night Goddess for this more than I like using the Beast Sabers for the rifts. But because these things are just super fun to play. Because, like, you teleport in, you put your thing down, and then you can teleport back out. And then you get a shield. If the streaming picks up, which is going faster than expected already, I wouldn't be opposed to making an NA warrior. I hate lag, but I could manage in this game. Yeah. I mean, even in NA, on an NA server, I get lag constantly. The performance on this game is not the greatest. Especially with how big of a player base that it has for being such a small game. I don't think they were expecting as many people jumping into the game as there are. So the performance is definitely not as good as it could be. Let's just say that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure North America only has one server. And, you know, granted, you know, there's different instances, but still, like, the amount of people that are playing this game, I'm almost guaranteed they were not expecting as many people as they've had. And, like, when the game first came out, there were so many streamers playing it. And they hyped it up. They said it's a super fun game and all this other stuff. And then nobody played it anymore. Yeah, it definitely had a lot of bad server issues in the beginning. At one point, Asmongold tried it out, and since that day, with the influx of players, the servers kept crashing every half hour or so and needed to manually be rebooted until they fixed that a week later, which might explain why a lot of people left at the beginning and never bothered anymore after. Yeah, which that makes sense. I got the game, I think, like a couple days after it came out, and only played it for like an hour at first. Why are people inviting me to group? You don't want to be in a group for this. I almost didn't get the game. I played during the open testing. It was so bad. Yeah, and I mean, they've definitely done a lot with the game since it's been out. That's for sure. But it's also still very, very bad performance when it comes to certain things. Like the lag in the rifts when you first get that influx of enemies coming in is horrible. Oh god. Ah, I knew it. I tried to go, but I knew I was gonna die. I was like, nope, I don't have my shield. I don't have anything. So interesting to see the difference in rifts in NA versus EU. In EU, Matt never really gets to place down more than one of those big pizza slices AoEs, but people are dumber here and place the smaller circles on top of the boss. Yeah, exactly. And that's the biggest problem that I have is a lot of people, they're just like, oh, I could take the damage and just sit in it while they're freaking beating the crap out of the boss. And it's like, dude, like, take the smaller circles away so people can get in there and do it. Not everybody can take the damage like you can. It's quite frustrating. Hmm. I haven't bought too many the gift caches, but I don't feel I really need to either. Yeah, they don't really notice that taking damage on this boss from the ground stuff gives a debuff that increases damage taken. Most builds can only handle up to 15 stacks. At that point, one hit is instant kill. Seeing some builds take a hit on 23 stacks, but super risky. Funny going poof all of a sudden though. Yeah, they yeah, like I said, a lot of people just don't think about the fact that when you do that, it's not just hindering you, it's hindering other people that are playing it, and if they don't have like a perfect build, it's just making everything risky, more risky than it needs to be. So, all right. Yeah, that's I do like this setup, the mirrors of the night goddess with the silhouette of Almaz. It's a very good build, and it's a lot of fun. Teleporting around, putting down your AoE that freaking hits enemies and stuns them when they run out of it. It's freaking cool. But I do like for maining, I like the bee sabers or the wing sabers with the ceremonial stinger. It is super fun to play. You throw out your stinger, you bounce around, you can slash, especially with the mage. The mage, if you do your slashes, because you slash once and then within a certain amount of time you can slash again, and if you have that to the point where it resets the cooldown for you, like you can literally just do it 4 times in a row, and it's freaking awesome. it dishes out so much damage if you can get it to target or to get it to proc that way. It's awesome. I love it. Plus, you get this like little buff that freaking makes you deal increased damage. I love this combo on the mage. It's almost not worth sticking around if it's the Night King in a rift under level 25. Yeah, people don't care about each other. If I have aggro, I take my time and pull out the boss a little so the rogues can backstab. I'll take the personal DPS loss. I don't care much. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing is like a lot of people will sacrifice, being able to dish out a shit ton of damage to make sure that the other people there are doing more damage instead of the vice versa, where most people are like, I don't give a shit about everybody else. I want to do as much damage as I can. So, and that's just North America. You have those people that just don't give a shit about playing with other people. They just want to do as much damage as possible and be, a beast. That is literally your melee build, the one I sent the opener to in your Discord. Okay. I'll have to take a look because yeah, I definitely like using these two weapons together on my mage. It's super fun. And they do decent amount of damage because of the fact that all of these are magic. Like all of your stuff deals an additional magic damage, deals magic damage. This deals magic damage. This deals magic damage. So it's just increasing how much you're doing with all of your abilities, especially if you start like I haven't done much on my mage when it comes to gearing. So like I pretty much just have what I already had. Um I have magic penetration rings, which I knew I was going to need, but I didn't put the upgraded version of the magic penetration on. So I do need to do that. I need to put the upgraded version of the magic penetration on my amulet as well, and then I need to get better armor pieces that have intellect and magic penetration. But for right now, I feel like I'm in a pretty decent spot to the point where I'm, able to do a lot of stuff without having too much issue. I probably can't solo dungeons and stuff like that with this build, but I don't really care about soloing dungeons for the most part. I mean, I've been pretty lucky with a lot of people giving me pretty decent weapons and stuff, so I haven't had to do much farming. So like right now I'm kind of just doing rifts and you know, I what I really need to do right now is go around and complete a bunch of side shit so that I can get more spark dust to be able to upgrade my weapons more because I've used all of my spark dust to upgrade my legendary weapons on my warrior and on my mage. So to be fair, this game is pretty much solo only except for rifts. Forget the gear, that's the best looking mage I've seen fashion wise. I appreciate that. I actually really like this. Like I was like, I had the cape on, and I was like, I don't like the cape, and I had the shoulder pauldrons on. I was like, I don't like the shoulder pauldrons either. I was like, I'm just gonna do this. This looks freaking awesome. Spam the named mobs in the castle area and then deconstruct the drops. You get it from killing the named guys and breaking down armor. Okay. Fair enough. So like the brawler and stuff like that, like the ones with the purple names. I could probably do that. But I'm gonna call it for now. It is after 8 o'clock. I need to eat and I need to get ready for bed because I do have to work. Probably for the next 2 days, so I might not be Usually Friday nights I try to stream a little longer because, I usually have to get off within a couple hours of streaming. Um, Today I've actually been streaming a little longer than I normally do. Yeah, I've been streaming a little over 3 hours because I did get home a little earlier than I normally do because I basically got to a point where I couldn't go any farther. But yeah, so tomorrow I'll probably stream like I normally would. Then I have to work Saturday as well, so I'll probably be on later Saturday than I normally would be. Usually I try to do an earlier stream on Saturday and Sunday just so that people like I Am Cynically don't have to stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to watch my streams. Because I do have a few people that do pop in periodically that are from EU. So I do like to try to stream earlier on the weekends so that everybody can try to catch my streams live instead of watching them. But this Saturday, I'm not going to be able to do that because I have to work. So, but hopefully we can kind of get back to somewhat of a normal streaming schedule. Hopefully I won't have to work too much extra time coming up in the next couple weekends. But for now, I'm trying to catch up on a job so I can get paid. So it's going to be a little hectic on the weekends and stuff like that until I can get some of these jobs that I've been working on done. It sucks being good at what you do, but it's a blessing as well. So you get a lot of people like, hey, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? And I'm like, yes, but I can't right now because I'm literally like 6 weeks back in work right now. So I have a lot to keep me busy, but I'm also, yeah, Beard the Builder, exactly. But I'm also very happy that I'm having work, but I'm also trying to make sure that I'm pleasing everybody at the same time. So I'm trying to get the stuff done as fast as I can. So I'm working extra. But we will try to get back to somewhat of a sense of normalcy at some point here soon. But until then, bear with me, everybody. I have been working my butt off trying to make sure that I get stuff done, and I've been trying to make sure I stay on stream as well. So, hi, Krista. Yes. Love all the way around. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Metalhead, appreciate your help as always. I am cynically appreciate your help as well. Hero Made, as always, I appreciate you always, buddy. Krista Katya, as always, I appreciate you as well. You are always here every day, no matter what, rain or shine. So thank you, and I appreciate you guys. Everybody else, have a great morning, evening, or night, depending on where you are around the world, and I will catch you guys all on the next one. Take care.